Sutta Hoilo Se Vajendra Nanda Naje Sachi Sutta Hoilo Se Balarama Hoilo Nitai Rama Hoilo Nitai Balarama Hoilo Nitai Balarama Hoilo Nitai Dina Dina Jata Chilo Harina Mahudarilo Dina Dina Jata Chilo Harina Mahudarilo Tara Shakshi Jagai Madhai Jagai Madhai Tara Shakshi Jagai Madhai Tara Shakshi Jagai Madhai Prabhu Nanda Sutta Vishamanu Sutta Sutta Prabhu Nanda Sutta Sutta Karuna Karo Evaro Karuna Karo Evaro Naratama Dhase Koi Natalilo Ranga Pai Naratama Dhase Koi Natalilo Ranga Toma Vina Ke Achi Amara Toma Vina Ke Achi Amara Naratama Dhase Koi Natalilo Ranga Pai Manase Koi Natalilo Ranga Toma Vina Ke Achi Amara Ke Achi Amara Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya 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 Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jaya Gaura Hari Jai Shri Gaura Hari Ki Jai Shri Shila Narottam Das Thakur Ki Jai, all the devotees Ki Jai, all the viewers on Facebook Ki Jai, good morning, buongiorno, buenos dias, suprabhatam. Welcome to Sri Chaitanya Saraswat Math West London chapter morning program. Another beautiful day in the divine shelter of our divine guardians. And we are fortunate to be here with each other and with you to begin our day in an auspicious and wonderful way. Oh, Ekadashi Day, yes. This is Ram Ekadashi Day. So even more, Madhava Tirthi. Oh, we should sing Shri Hari Vasari. Okay, we'll sing that at the end of the program. Shri Hari Vasari, Hari Kirtana. Beautiful songs, too many beautiful songs we have. And this song we sang, Ishtadeva Vigyapti, is a beautiful song of Narottam Das Thakur, and we know that it was one of the favorite songs of Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. He would like to sing this song often. We can read the translation while we're here. Let's read the translation. O Lord Hari, I have spent my life uselessly, having obtained a human birth and having not worshipped Radha and Krishna. I have knowingly drunk poison. The treasure of divine love in Goloka Vrindavan has descended as the congregational chanting of Lord Hari's holy names. But why did my attraction for that chanting never come about. Day and night my heart burns from the fire of the poison of worldliness, and I have not taken the means to relieve it. Lord Krishna, who is the son of the king of Braja, became the son of Ch.Ch. Lord Chaitanya, and Balaram became Nitai. The holy name delivered all those souls who were lowly and wretched. The two sinners, Jagai and Madai, are evidence of this. O Lord Krishna, son of Nanda, accompanied by the daughter of Vrishabhanu, please be merciful to me now. Narottam Das says, O Lord, please do not push me away from your reddish lotus feet. For who is my beloved except for you? So the beautiful heart's prayer of Narottam Das Thakur. And we were just recently, it was his disappearance day, and we all went by transcendental magic of the heart to Sri Radha Gokulananda Temple in Vrindavan Dham, and we sat there together at the lotus feet of Lokanath Goswami, the guru of Narottam Das Thakur, and Narottam Das Thakur there also in his Pushpa Samadhi form, and also Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur there in his Pushpa Samadhi. And we heard from Goswami Maharaj and other devotees there, so we're always remembering our dear Srila Narottam Das Thakur, whose songs we sing every day of our lives. We're singing these songs. This is our wealth, the wealth of our lives. We were talking last night with our younger section, just how fortunate we are to have this songbook and these songs, and that responsibility now to carry these songs and develop attachment to these songs and find nourishment in these songs has come to our hands and will be passed on to our children and carried on, because it's a rare thing in the world. Of all the billions of people in the world, how many are singing the songs of Narottam Das Thakur every day? It's not many. So this is our treasure that we have to nourish and spread and maintain keep our fire alive through the songs of Narottam Das Thakur and Bhakti Vinod Thakur. So, anyway, we better move on and let's see. Okay, so let's see if this works. We're going to travel to Latadam, St. Petersburg, on the shore of the Bay of Finland, I think it is, the Gulf of Finland. And we're going back in time as well, although these things actually are not so applicable to the devotees, but we're going to 2006, Latadam, St. Petersburg Temple, under the beautiful watchful eye of Shri Guru Gauranga Madhava Sundar, I think, that's right, Madhava Sundar there. And we're going back a few days. This is the day before Srila Guru Maharaj's appearance day. So it's the anniversary of Gurudev's sannyas. So Gurudev is speaking on that day. And we'll see if we can hear it okay and if it plays. But otherwise, I wrote it out. Let's try. Jai Gurudev.
And how much love of Vijay Raman to me is not necessary to mention it.
И что уж и говорить, нет необходимости говорить о том, сколь огромна любовь Шрипада Виджай Рамана ко мне.
And I'm surprised to see your love and affection for me.
И я также удивлен, я удивляюсь, видя вашу любовь и нежность, направленную ко мне.
You all my disciple or my guru, I cannot recognize.
Я даже сам не могу понять, вы все мои ученики или мои гуру.
You are teaching so much to me, and I am following your practicing procedure.
Потому что вы учите меня столь многому, и я сам следую вашей практике.
And I believe who taken initiation from me, he already liberated only formality, something necessary.
И я убежден, что любой, кто принял у меня инициацию, этот человек уже обрел освобождение, уже является освобожденным. Осталась лишь только какая-то формальность, что-то внешнее.
You do not know, but I know. You cannot feel, but I feel.
Вы, возможно, этого не знаете, но я это знаю. Возможно, вы этого не чувствуете, но я чувствую это.
And you cannot believe which way I know.
Вы не можете поверить, понять, каким образом, насколько я знаю.
Because I believe my Guru Maharaj.
Но я верю, потому что я верю моему гуру Махараджу.
And I know Guru Maharaj given me order to initiate. I am initiating. Then all responsibility going to my Guru Maharaj. And I believe Guru Maharaj's initiation through me, it is rescuing everyone.
Но я знаю, что Шрила Гуру Махарадж дал мне приказ, дал мне указание инициировать от его имени. И таким образом вся ответственность лежит также на Шриле Гуру Махараджи. И если кто-то принимает подобным образом через меня инициацию, обращаясь к Шриле Гуру Махараджу, то Шрила Гуру Махарадж спасает таким образом всех.
And I know you are many doing some nonsense.
Я знаю, что многие из вас делают какие-то глупые вещи, чепуху.
Finally, I know it is child's play.
Но в конце концов я знаю, что все это как детская игра.
One child, little child, doing nonsense something.
Иногда маленький ребенок занят какими-то неуместными
I
поступками.
feel that, yeah, it is nothing for Guru Maharaj.
Но я чувствую, что это ничто для Гуру Махараджа.
You know, the grandson and grandfather, a relation so sweet.
Вы знаете, что отношения внука и дедов, они окрашены особой нежностью.
I am in middle in like father.
А я занимаю среднее положение, подобно
But
отцу.
grandson and grandfather relation never will be broken.
Однако отношения деда и внука никогда не прерываются.
Then you have nothing to ordinance.
Поэтому у вас нет никаких
Nothing to
причин
worry.
для беспокойства.
You chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and be happy.
Вы воспевайте Харе Кришна Махамантру и будьте счастливы.
And Krishna will save you. My Guru Maharaj behind you all.
И Кришна спасет вас. Гуру Махарадж всегда за вами.
I am always with you all.
И я всегда со всеми вами.
Hare Krishna. You chant Hare Krishna and be happy, and Krishna will save you. My Guru Maharaj is behind you all, and I am always with you. That's what it's all of us. We are all the grandchildren of Guru Maharaj. Yes. That's all of us. It's all of us. It's all this family. And they are our guardians, grandfathers, great-grandfathers, whatever it may be. Very wonderful and hopeful words from Srila Govinda Maharaj. Just, who can, Paramananda Prabhu, when I showed him this section, he said, who can speak like that other than a resident of Goloka Vrindavan? Who can say those things? You do not know, but I know. You can't believe, and you can't believe how I know.
We cannot believe it.
Right.
So blocked. We cannot, that we think,
But
maybe
I
I'm-
believe my Guru Maharaj, she
Yeah.
says. Hare Krishna. So anyway, a little morning encouragement for us all. For us all.
Did you hear it?
Hare Krishna. I'll show you, I'll send the written thing, but we just heard from Gurudev speaking in Lata in 2006 on his anniversary of Sannyas Day, and he anyway, very wonderful and beautiful. And who is giving? Hang on, I've got it written. I'll do a recap because it's too good to leave alone. I've got it written down, so I'll read it again. We can read it again, because it's too nice. Saraswati's been busy with her service. This is Gurudev speaking. And I'm surprised to see your love and affection for me. You are all my disciples, or my guru. I cannot recognize. You are teaching so much to me, and I am following your practicing procedure. And I believe who's taken initiation from me, he's already liberated. Only formality, something necessary. You do not know, but I know. You cannot feel, but I feel. And you cannot believe which way I know, because I believe my Guru Maharaj. And I know Guru Maharaj giving me order to initiate. I am initiating. Then all responsibility going to my Guru Maharaj. And I believe that Guru Maharaj's initiation through me, it is rescuing everyone. And I know you are many doing some nonsense. Finally, I know it is child's play. One little child doing nonsense something. I feel that yes, it is nothing for Guru Maharaj. You know the grandson and grandfather relation, so sweet. I am in the middle like father, but grandfather and grandson relation never will be broken. Then you have nothing to worry. You chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra and be happy, and Krishna will save you. My Guru Maharaj behind you all. I am always with you. Jai Guru Dev.
Can you send me that?
Yes, I'll send to you. Yes, for sure.
Translated to
Yes,
Sunday.
yes. Everyone needs to hear.
Maybe you can put it on the...
Stamp it in our eyes. So, and then Paramananda said to me when I showed him, he said, who can say this? Only a resident of Goloka Vrindavan can speak like that. Who else can say those things? No one has that authority and that coming from there to say. So this is, we have a great, we owe everything to our divine masters, and this is so much affection is coming from them that we want to be good disciples, we want to be devotees. So this is to encourage us more and more, dive deep into this wonderful land of dedication and to try to do something, to render some service. This is our prayer, that we can give something of ourselves to that beautiful, those personalities, and that beautiful wave of sweet, loving, affectionate dedication, reality, the beautiful. So then we should read at least a few verses from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita to keep up some momentum in our daily reading on this Ekadashi morning. Jaya Jaya Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gauda Bhakta Vrinda. Okay, so we heard we're hearing about the personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, funnily enough. And we're hearing some of the infinitely variegated and sweet ways he shows himself. And we've heard about different types of incarnation, and he appears in 2 ages also. He appears as in boyhood and childhood and boyhood. And then, okay, so we'll start in text 99. We're only on chapter 2 of the Adi Lila, so we're at the beginning of the Chaitanya Charitamrita. We haven't got anywhere close yet to the actual appearance of Mahaprabhu. We're laying the groundwork of who is this great literature about, who is this personality, who is Swayam Bhagavan. So Krishnadas Kaviraj is speaking or writing, and he's giving so many shastric evidence, so many shlokas from so many places, from the Srimad Bhagavatam and other places, to support what he's saying. Kishora Svarupa Krishna Swayam Avatari Krida Kare E Chaya Rupe Vishvabhari. The personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, who is eternally an adolescent, is the primeval Lord, the source of all incarnations. He expands himself in these 6 categories of forms to establish his supremacy throughout the universe. So the eternal youth, because generally in our, I guess it's logic, it follows mundane logic actually. If the creator is the oldest person, then he must be very old, right? He's got to be old. Got to have a big old beard and all that stuff. I mean, it is logical, but it's mundane logic. It's not divine logic. That actually the source of the prime cause, in the words of Guru Maharaj, is youthful, mischievous, and playful. These qualities, endearing qualities. E Chayarupa Haya Ananta Vibheda Ananta Rupe Ekarupa Nahi Kichubeda. In these 6 kinds of forms there are innumerable varieties. Although they are many, they are all one. There is no difference between them. So it's following that sutra that we hear in Asia a lot, in India and Thailand. Same, but different. It's following that principle. Same, but different. Ch.Ch Svarupa Shakti Antaranganam Tahara Vaibhava Ananta Vaikuntadi Dham. The Chit Shakti, which is called Svarupa Shakti or Antaranga Shakti, displays many varied manifestations. It sustains the kingdom of God and its paraphernalia. Maya Shakti, Bahiranga, Jagat Karana, Tahara Vaibhava Ananta Brahmandera Gana. The external energy, called Maya Shakti, is the cause of innumerable universes and varied material potencies. Hare Krishna. Jiva Shakti, Tatashtakya Nahi Yara Anta, Mukyatina Shakti Tara Vibeda Ananta. The marginal potency, which is between these two, consists of the numberless living beings. These are the 3 energies which have unlimited categories and subdivisions. So the 3 energies of the Lord. Chit Shakti, also known as Svarupa or Antaranga, internal energy. external energy called Maya Shakti or Bahiranga Shakti, and the marginal Tatastha Shakti, which is full of numberless living beings. Emata Svarupa Gan Ara Tina Shakti, Shabhara Ashraya Krishna, Krishna Shabhara Shtiti. These are the principal manifestations and expansions of the personality of Godhead and his three energies. They are all emanations from Krishna, the transcendence.
Actually, can I ask something?
Yeah.
Like that word transcendence, transcendental.
That's what I'm
like
looking for now.
The people in this world don't
No,
know.
we
don't
don't.
know that.
Right.
So how
We
can
don't.
you, how can you explain transcendental? Transcendence?
Right. Yes, I can't actually. That the word is. I think that's kind of like a purport, because in the Bengali doesn't specifically say like a dokshaja or a dokshaja, which also means transcendental, means unknowable. There's no combination of your mental neurons firing that can tell you what it is, because it's so utterly other.
You understand?
Yes, it's not made from earth and fire and water and air and ether. It is conscious, dedicating substance, and we, like the branch of the tree, we use things to say, Krishna is dark, has a color like a dark monsoon cloud. It's not exactly, it's transcendental, but we're using a dark monsoon rain cloud to give us some idea, like Srila Prabhupada saying to his artists, working away under his direction, painting Krishna, painting Mahaprabhu, to put in the Bhagavad Gita, to put in the Srimad Bhagavatam, to put in the Chaitanya Charitamrita, and somebody's asking, so does Krishna actually look like this, Srila Prabhupada? And he says, no, not exactly, but you'll recognize him when you see him from these pictures. So, yeah, adokshaja, unknowable, something, divine, something divine. And that divine substance can assert itself, reality can assert itself, can give itself because it's alive, and chooses to do that through the hearts of his own agents, the agents of reality, the Vaishnavas. The saints comes through the hearts of the saints, and is, and by their grace we can have some touch of that. And this question, similar. This question was also. This is the famous question that was asked of Guru Maharaj. If that infinite substance is truly infinite, then how can it be known by a finite person like me with a little tiny brain? And it's utterly impossible. How can the finite have any connection with the infinite? And Guru Maharaj, he didn't even have to think about it. He just immediately, he lives in that land, said, no, you're coming at this the wrong way. If that infinite cannot extend itself, cannot make itself known to the finite, then it's not infinite. By definition, it can do anything. So that's the only way, actually. And we could, we've seen those things in the pastimes of Srila Gurudev and the Vaishnavas. It's not that they're carrying like all this, information in their heads, anything like that, because it isn't a mental thing. But you could ask, but things, sometimes Avadut Maharaj would say, like, oh, Gurudev's downloading something, he's downloading it, he's meditating on something, and it comes to him because, he's living in that divine plane. So any question or something, maybe he'll think about it for a few days, and then he'll give the infinite living in the heart of the Vaishnava. Tomara hridoya sada Govinda Vishram Govinda Kohena Mama Vaishnava Paran. In the heart of the Vaishnava, Tomara hridoy, in your heart, Govinda Vishram. Govinda is living there. The Lord lives there. The supreme, infinite, unconditional, unknowable, living in the heart of the saint, of the Vaishnava. Govinda Kena Mama Vaishnava Paran. And Govinda is saying, the devotees are my life. What am I going to do without my devotee? And we heard all these wonderful things in the last couple of days when we've been in these high places of Sri Vrindavan Dhaman Parikrama, in the temple of Jiva Goswami, at the lotus feet of Rupa Goswami, in the beautiful Madan Mohan temple of Sanatan Goswami, at the Samadhi of Prabodhananda Saraswati Thakur. This Mahaprabhu, he's not just a point on a line of progressive revelation, like just extending what Madhav Acharya gave or elaborating on Raman. It's something completely in that same adokshaja plane that this is, what was the phrase? Goswami Maharaj used it yesterday, this phrase, terra incognita. What is terra incognita? To God, the heart of his devotee is bewildering to him. He wants to taste Krishna prasadam. That's what it is. He doesn't get prasadam. He gets bhoga. And he understands, but what the devotees are taking is Krishna prasadam. But he's the supreme Rasaraj, the supreme enjoyer, the only enjoyer. So when he sees his Srimati Radharani and what she is, the devotee, it's inconceivable to him. It's terra incognita to him, and he wants that. So Mahaprabhu is something. This is not just another acharya, pushing the, with all bowing, with all reverence to those previous acharyas. This is something in another dimension altogether. And somehow, by their divine grace, we have come under the shelter of Mahaprabhu's resounding kirtan through the three worlds. We've come into that family by the mercy of the devotees. No doubt, by hearing from them and by our attempt at service, by our offering ourselves, ultimately everything come to that, by our offering ourselves and throwing it into that fire. That's what it means. Grains and bananas and all this stuff. That's just a representation, I mean, a banana costs nothing. You throw a banana in the fire, so what? You can say, well, we're to be thrown into that fire. That's the substantial part. All this, what I think I am, what I've concocted, all that nonsense, all that delusion, all that selfishness, all those things, swaha, go into the fire and be purified and burnt up and carried up in like the ghee lamp that's burning. Its service to the Lord is to burn, and it's consumed by that burning as it's offered to the Lord. So we're praying to have some of the qualities of the ghee lamp that will to offer ourselves to that, and then conversely or inconceivably, Maharaj was making the point yesterday, we sort of get a little bit bent out of shape because Krishna's the only enjoyer. Damn, can't we just enjoy a little bit? He's the only enjoyer. It's all meant for him. But maybe I can just, but that has to be given up. And then, in the mystical and inconceivable way, by that real feeling and surrender, then he quoted Srila Prabhupada. He said Prabhupada was on a morning walk or something, and he was going through the levels of sadhu, Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, Bhajana Kriya, Anatana Vritti, these sanghas, and then he said something like, and then what comes after Nishta? And he says, and then Nishta, enjoyment, he said, like this, enjoyment, which normally we don't say, we're not in it for that, but he said it at that time. Then what comes to us is we can't even conceive when what is constitutionally impossible for the jiva soul to taste. Lalita and Vishaka are coming out with that, saying, have some of this. This is what we hear from our Gurudevs. So it's all gain and no loss, actually. But we have to be prepared for the all loss and no gain. That's the mood of the actual devotees. You can appear, you can not appear. You can hug me or you can push me away. What can I do? I'm yours. I have no choice in this matter. I've got to serve my Gurudev. So we've come in contact with such a wonderful, beautiful, amazing thing. We don't even know. It's inconceivable. It's transcendental. It's mystical and wonderful. It is divine. We're in a temple of the Lord, so it's divine. And we're fortunate to be here with each other, to remind each other, and to have some opportunity of trying to do some service in the temple and for the devotees and wherever we may be. We're praying for that somehow, to be connected with that upward moving wave, or inward moving wave. Sometimes Guru Maharaj would say to be connected with that and to be able to give energy to that. And to go on happily. Gurudev saying, chant Hare Krishna, be happy, Krishna will save you. Carry on. My Guru Maharaj is behind you all. I am always with you. So really we have cause to be happy and enthusiastic and rededicate every day. These programs and that's what it's for. So we rededicate and we say, yes, I have another day is in my hand now. One more day I have. Well, I don't know. If I have a full day, anything can happen. But at least this moment now is in my hand. So let me try again on this day to make my life successful, as Srila Prabhupada would always say like that, to be successful in my life, to try to offer something. Hare Krishna. Okay, well, we'll stop there. I think it's 8 o'clock. And we read a few verses of Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And we'll continue slowly going through this wonderful and exciting literature. We're just setting the stage now. Who is Krishna? What is this divine personality? And then we'll gradually come to the reasons for the appearance of Mahaprabhu, both external and internal. And then his wonderful appearance and his youth time pastimes, very naughty boy, and his Pandit pastimes, where he's playing with that in that environment of of scholarship and things. So we have all these good things to come by the grace of Sri Guru and Gauranga. Hare Krishna. And Dauji Prabhu sitting there very patiently. And chanting Jipa Jabri. Slowly, slowly. Hare Krishna. Okay. Jai Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Shri Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami ki Jai. Shri A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. And of course...
You were saying to sing Sri Hari?
Yes, you want to sing, Didi? We'll sing a beautiful Ekadashi song. And we have to... Madhusudana Maharaj always says we have two eyes.
Yeah.
One is to read the song. And one is to read the translation, if we can, in English or Spanish, whatever we have. Because then we can then we understand just how joyful is this song. Shri Hari Vasari, what page number?
267.
267. Beautiful song, joyful song. That once upon a time, on the auspicious day of Ekadashi.
Sorry, what page was it?
261.
67.
Oh, 26. Yeah, sorry, yes, 267. You're right. I was wrong. An illusion.
Sri Hari Vasare Hari Kirtana Vidana.
Shri Hari Vasare Hari Kirtana Vidana. Nityaram Gira Prabhu Jagatera Punyavanta Shiva Samvedhane Suraramba. Tilokitana Dhani Pada Govinda. Vidanga Mandira Vade Shankakaratala. Sankirtana Sangha Soba Vilo Ishala. Vamandeyo Tiladvani Puriyaya Kache. Ikera Amandara Jaya Sobanasha. Chaudhary Kanjayan Mangala Sankirtana. Mohena Chaitanya Vishwaranandana. Savaram Gete Shobe Shri Andamala. Anandena Choye Sobe Puriye Vipola. Nijanande Yase Mahaprabhu Vishwambara. Narane Raksani Shurni Ati Manava.
Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Deva Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Rakha Srila Deva Swami Maharaj Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Srila Bhakti Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada Ki Jai. Shri Guru Varga Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Saraswati Acharya Binda Ki Jai. Shri Bhakti Maharaj Maharaj Ki Jai. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Ki Jai. All the devotees Ki Jai. All our online devotees and friends Ki Jai. Shri Rama Akadashi Ki Jai. Gaura Premanande. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Jai Gurudev. Jai.